Hey yogis, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, and today I want to do a flow that focuses on opening up our shoulder space as well as our heart space. So we are going to do a lot of stretching into the shoulders as well as some heart opening back bends, which is always really fun. And then we also are going to get your heart rate up. So what you're going to need for this flow is a strap. If you don't have a strap at home, you can go grab a long towel or even a long t-shirt, something that you can grab that gives you a lot of width though. So take a moment and go grab that. If you have a block, you can always place it next to you. You probably won't need it though today. So go ahead and grab whatever strap you are going to be using for the practice and just set it next to you, and then we are going to start our practice as we always do with some breath work. So come into a comfortable hero's pose like I'm sitting in right now. So my heels are just on top, or my hips are on top of my heels. And if you need to, you can sit on a block just underneath the hips to help ease off the knees if you have any knee injuries. So from here, let's just shrug the shoulders up as we inhale, and as we exhale, just roll them down the spine to open up the heart space, the chest. Just gently place your hands on top of the thighs and close your eyes. Begin to settle in and notice your body, notice your mind, drown out the outside world. And we're going to ignite into our breath together, so take a deep inhale in through your nose, filling up your lungs and heart space. Your belly expands outward. Open mouth, exhale. Again, inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. So good, you guys. Last time, inhale in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Now seal your lips, and then just begin to blink the eyes open, come back to the room. We're gonna grab for that strap to begin, and you're just going to extend it long. You're going to grab for it so extend your arms in like a V shape here. And then as you inhale, you're going to bring the strap up over your head, and as you exhale, you're going to bring it behind your body. Inhale brings it back up over the head, exhale brings it back in front of you. So if this isn't enough, you can shorten your grip on the strap and it'll make it a more intense stretch for you. So as you inhale, you rise up. As you exhale, you lower behind. So just take whatever grip you need to. It just depends on how flexible your shoulders are. Keep breathing here. We're just tapping into the shoulder joint. So I personally have really tight shoulders. So this is super beneficial for me. It's also really beneficial for your back bend practice and your inversions. So let's just keep doing this. One more full breath cycle. Inhale, lifts it up. Exhale behind you. Inhale back up. Exhale back in front. Okay, we're gonna tap into a little bit of a deeper stretch. It's called cow face pose. I'm gonna sit off to the side for this so that you can see what it looks like behind me, but I'm staying in my hero's pose. I'm gonna grab for the strap with my right hand and just bring it behind my head. Bring my entire arm behind my head. The fist is behind the neck. And then I'm gonna flip my left hand underneath and grab for the strap. So if you can see my back here, you're just grabbing for the strap like so. If you can connect your fingers, great. If not, and you're like me, you're still working on finding space, just grab for the strap. So try to make sure your shoulders are peeled back here, but your belly button is up and in. So try not to let it protrude outwards like that. Pull it back up and in. And if it is protruding outwards, it just means you need to loosen your grip. So really just breathe into this. You should feel this in that top of the left shoulder and then inside that, or rather on the right side body here. In the right tricep, we're just opening up the upper body. Take another deep inhale breath into that space of the body, and as you exhale, release that tension. Last time, inhale it in, exhale it out. Good, let's release that strap and just kind of shrug the shoulders back a few times, and then shrug them forward a few times, just loosening them up. And then we're gonna do the other side. I'm just gonna face the other way so you can see again. Still staying in that hero's pose, take the strap with your left hand. Just bring it behind your head so that the left hand is right behind the neck, and then twist your right palm or hand rather, so that it can grab for the bottom of that strap. So again, belly button is pulled up and in. Try to keep your head held high. Peel those shoulders and chest back and open. So one side may be tighter than the other. For me, this side is always tighter. So I'm really feeling this in my right shoulder, in my left upper body. So just breathing into this. Inhale in, exhale it out. Breathing through that tension in the body is the only way to release it. Last time, inhale in, exhale it out. Good, let's release the strap, we're done with it. Shrug the shoulders a few times backwards, a few times forwards, and let's get flowing. So we're gonna come on to our hands and our knees on our mat, tabletop, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. As you inhale, drop the belly and chest, peel the shoulders back, this is cow. As you exhale, hollow it out, tuck the chin to the chest, around the spine, this is cat. A few more times, inhale, look up, find cow pose. As you exhale, find cat, hollow it out, really ride that breath, yogis. Inhale, look up, cow pose. As you exhale, hollow it out, cat. Last time, we're waking up the spine. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, find cat. So good here, yogis. Find that neutral spine, keep that belly pulled up towards the spine to protect the low back. Curl the toes. As you exhale, lift your hips up high into your first downward facing dog, spreading the fingertips, palms wide, pressed onto the mat. Begin to bend into your right knee, bend into your left knee just a few times, beginning to open up that backside body here. Taking a few deep breaths in, a few deep breaths out. Beautiful, yogis. From here, we're just going to walk our hands forward a little bit and drop onto the elbows. And we're gonna find what's called dolphin pose. So keep your forearms parallel to one another and then press your chest through your shoulders. If you need to walk your feet up a little bit here, you can. Keep them hips distance apart. It's okay if the heels are not touching the mat. You'll notice mine definitely are not. But we're targeting that shoulder space here. So you should feel this in the shoulders. This is essentially down dog on the forearms. So your gaze is still at your knees. And then let's press up back onto the palms. And from here, let's just walk the hands to the back of the mat to find the feet. Keeping the feet hips distance apart, slightly bend into the knees. Taking a variation on ragdoll that's gonna open up our upper body. Begin to interlace the fingers behind you. And then if you can, press the palms together to touch. Let the head hang heavy. Notice I'm slightly micro bending into my knees and just sway side to side. Continuing to breathe, tapping into that shoulder space here. And then let's release the hands down to the mat. Toe heel the feet together to touch. Inhale through your first halfway lift, flat back, hands come to your calves, shoulders peel back, weight is shifted forward. Exhale, release, forward fold. Slowly begin to walk forward as you inhale, finding your high plank top of a push-up. Moving through our first chaturanga, you're going to shift the weight forward. As you exhale, lower only halfway, pinch the elbows into your rib cage. Inhale, press up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Remember, yogis, you can always modify your chaturanga as needed by coming down to the knees as you lower. From here, as we inhale, let's sweep that right leg up behind us, three-legged down dog. As you exhale, bring it all the way through to find a low lunge. From here, we're going to drop down onto that back left knee, find crescent B, remembering right knee stacked directly over the right ankle. Begin to shift the weight forward here if you can, if it's not too much on that back knee, targeting the front left hip flexor. This is gonna help you to open the hip flexors later on in your back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head, palms touch. Finding a back bend here. As you exhale, take goalpost arms, draw a line across the ceiling with your eyeballs. Press the hips forward. Inhale, rise back up, palms touch overhead. Begin to sweep the arms down, planting them on your mat. Curl the left toes under to activate the left leg. And then just sweep the right leg back, find that down dog. Again, sweep the left leg up. As you exhale, bring it all the way through. Low lunge, drop down onto the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, crescent B on the other side. Check in with the alignment, shift the weight forward. Palms touch at the top, and then as you exhale, find that back bend again. Goalpost arms, look up and back, drawing that line, cross the ceiling. Inhale, come back up to center. As you exhale, sweep the arms down on your mat. Curl the right toes under to activate the right leg. Sweep the left leg back, down dog. From here, let's walk back the hands forward once more, and we're going to come back onto those forearms, and we're going to press back into that dolphin pose once more. Adjust the feet if you need to. This time, as we we inhale, we are going to shift the weight forward and bend into the knees and hover them a few inches off the mat. And then as we exhale, we're gonna lift high into down dog. A few times with the breath, yogis. As you inhale, lower and hover the knees. As you exhale, lift the hips up high. 2 more times. Inhale, lower and hover the knees. Really press into your elbows to activate the shoulders. Exhale, down dog. Last time, or dolphin rather. Hover the knees, exhale back to dolphin. 1 full breath here in dolphin pose. And then from here, we're going to come back up onto the palms, down dog. We're gonna step it up a little bit. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. This time as you exhale, bring your knee through to the nose and hover it in tiger lunge for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweeps the right leg back. As you exhale, bring it all the way through and hover for 3, 2, and 1. Last time, inhale, right leg lifts up. This time as you exhale, bring it all the way through to that low lunge. This time we're going to plant the left foot at a slight 45-degree angle on the mat, and then we're gonna inhale and we're gonna rise up into warrior A. So warrior A, our hips and our shoulders are facing the front of the room here. So try not to open the hips up to the side. You can toe heel this right foot to the outer edge of the mat if you need to. Touch the palms at the top, look up. Then as we exhale, we are going to interlace the hands at the tail. Find a bind with the fingers. Inhale, open the chest and look up. As we exhale, we're slowly gonna hinge the weight forward, bringing the torso to the inside of the right leg, letting the head hang heavy at the bottom. Keep using your core. Press your arms behind you. This is humble warrior. Inhale, start to lift yourself back up into warrior A. Keep the bound arms looking up. As you exhale, hinge the weight forward. Humble warrior. So use your control to guide your movement. Inhale, lifts you back up. And notice the strength we're creating in that right leg. Exhale, lowers you down. Humble warrior. Last time, yogis. Inhale, lifts you up. Warrior A, look up. Exhale, begin to hinge it forward, humble warrior. Let's release the hands down to the mat on the inhale, toe heel the right foot to center. We're in that low lunge, plant the left hand down. As you inhale, peel the right arm up towards the ceiling, keep that left hip lifted. Maybe you find a half wrap around the small of your back, peel the right shoulder back, exhale. Inhale, unravel the right arm, bring it back down to the mat, sweep the right foot back to meet your left, find your chaturanga flow, high to low, yogis. Remembering, you can skip the chaturanga and just meet in down dog if you need to. Other side, inhale, the left leg lifts high. Exhale, begin to bring it through to the nose and hover tiger lunge for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, bring it through and hover for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg up high. This time as you exhale, bring it all the way through to that low lunge. From here, we are going to plant the right foot at a slight 45-degree angle on the mat this time. And as you inhale, rise up into warrior A. Toe heeling that left foot out a little bit if you need to square off the hips. Touch the palms at the top. And then as you exhale, interlace the fingers at the tail again. Finding that humble warrior little dance here. As you inhale, open the chest, look up. As you exhale, hinge the weight forward. Torso comes to the inside of that left leg. Let the head hang heavy at the bottom. Inhale, lifts you back up. Use that core control here, look up. Exhale, slowly hinge forward, humble warrior. Inhale, lifts you up. 2 more times, yogis. And exhale, hinge forward. Last one, inhale, lifts you up, building strength in that left leg here. And exhale, humble warrior. This time as we inhale, we release the hands back down to the mat. We toe heel the left foot at center. And then we plant the right hand on the mat, and as we inhale, we peel the left arm up. Keep that right hip lifted. Try not to dip it. Find that half wrap if you did on the first side, and peel that left shoulder back. Exhale. Finding that twist as you inhale, unravel. As you exhale, left hand comes to the mat. Sweep the left foot back to meet your right. Find your flow, high to low. Exhale to lower halfway. Inhale to press up to up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Take a quick inhale here. And a quick exhale. From here, as we inhale, we sweep the right leg up behind us. As we exhale, we bring it all the way through, low lunge. Inhale, begin to rise up and find a high crescent lunge. So this time you're on the ball of that back left foot. Hips are still square to the front. Really reach up and inhale. Then as you exhale, open yourself up into a warrior B. Right toes are pointed forward. Left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Keep the bend in this front right knee. And then as we inhale, begin to straighten into the front leg. Palms touch at the top. As we exhale, find warrior B again. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, find that warrior B. Last time, inhale, straighten. Exhale to warrior B. From here, inhale, flip the right palm up. Reach up and back to find your reverse warrior. So my left hand is resting gently at my back thigh. My gaze is at my right fingertips. And then as I exhale, I'm slowly gonna hinge my right hand all the way to my right knee. Left arm is going to reach. This is extended side angle. You can drop the right hand to the inside of the right foot if that's in your practice. And then as we exhale, let's extend both hands or cartwheel them rather down to the mat. Option to take an ekapada here. As you exhale, you sweep the right leg back, keeping it lifted as you lower halfway. And then inhale, press up to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Other side, yogis. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Find that high crescent lunge here. So again, we're on the ball of that back right foot. Really pull the belly button up to the spine. And then as we exhale, let's open it up and find that warrior B on the other side. So left toes are pointed forward. Right foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Make sure you're exerting energy from fingertip to fingertip. And then as you inhale, straighten into the front left leg, palms come up overhead. As we exhale, find that warrior B again. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Last time, yogis, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, flip the left palm up, reach up and back to find that reverse warrior. Again, letting the right hand rest gently at the back thigh. Gaze is up at the left fingertips. Deep bend in this front knee. Then as we exhale with control, we slowly bring the left elbow to the top of the left knee and the right arm reaches. Maybe you release the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Stay lifted through your core. And then as you exhale, both hands down to the mat. Find that ekapada if you did on side one. As you exhale, you sweep the left leg up and back. You lower yourself halfway. Inhale to press up to up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good, yogis. Come down onto your mat for just a moment. And we're going to take a quick puppy pose. So hips are up in the air, knees are underneath the hips. Begin to walk the hands to the top of the mat, keeping your elbows lifted and active. Your forehead comes to the mat. From here, if this isn't enough, bring your chin to the mat and look forward. And this is really going to open up the top of those shoulders. Breathe into it. Good. Let's walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, curl the toes, lift the hips up high, down dog. So from here, we're going to flow one breath, one movement through that warrior B series. So as we inhale, sweep the right leg up. As we exhale, bring it all the way through, low lunge. Inhale, lifts you up, high crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior B. Inhale, straighten all limbs, palms touch at the top. Exhale, back to warrior B. Inhale, flip the front palm, find reverse warrior. Exhale, transition all the way into extended side angle. Inhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Exhale, sweep the right leg back, take an ekapada if you want, lower halfway. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. From down dog, inhale, lift that left leg high. Exhale, bring it all the way through, low lunge. Inhale, lifts you up, high crescent. Exhale, open up into warrior B. Inhale, straighten into both palms. As you exhale, find that warrior B again. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, both hands come down to the mat. Sweep the left leg up and back. Find that Kapata if you did on side one. My dog is joining me today. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Last time, both sides, yogis. You got this. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior B. Inhale, straighten both limbs. Exhale, back to warrior B. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Ride with the breath, yogis. Inhale, back to low lunge. Exhale, sweep the right leg back. Optional flow here. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Jax is doing some up dog with us. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bring it all the way through, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Last time, left side. Exhale, open up into warrior B. Inhale, straighten both limbs. Exhale, back into warrior B. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, both hands down to the mat. Exhale, sweep the left foot back, option to float it for that Ekapada, finding that flow. Exhaling the hips up. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, step, hop, or float your feet to the top, and then come to a seat. So from here, hopefully your heart rate is up a little bit. We're going to finish with some back bends. So from here, we're just going to come all the way down very carefully onto our backs, onto the mat. Starting with some variations on bridge pose. So for bridge pose, plant both feet hips distance apart on your mat. Ground down through all four corners of them. So lift your toes up off the mat here. Hands come down by your side, palms facing down. As you inhale, you press into all four corners of the feet and your palms and forearms, and you lift your hips up high. This is bridge pose. As you exhale, you slowly lower all the way back down to your mat. Again, inhale, lift the hips up high. This time, let's shimmy the shoulders underneath us. Bind the hands, the fingers, underneath you. And if you can, from here, lift the heels up, pressing your hips up even higher. Let's lower the heels down. This time, we're going to lift that right leg up towards the ceiling. We're gonna pulse here for 5. Lifting your hips, squeezing the glutes at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg comes back down to the mat. Release the fingers and slowly roll the hips back down to the mat. Take a moment, take a breath, and we're going to do the other side. So as you inhale, begin to lift the hips up high again. Shimmy those shoulders underneath you. Find a bind with those fingertips. Lift the heels up off the mat. Both heels lift. Hips lift up high. Then lower them down as you exhale. Left side. Inhale, lift that left leg up towards the ceiling. We're pulsing. Lift into the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into the left leg. Place it back on your mat and then slowly lower your hips all the way down. Good, yogis. Let's just take a full body stretch and just rock the knees from side to side, releasing the low back. From here, we are going to take 2 variations of a full wheel pose. So if this is not in your practice, you can take bridge again, the pose that we just did. Otherwise, for full wheel, you're gonna keep your feet where they are, or I like to toe heel mine to the edges of my mat, just to give my low back a little more breathing room. And then you're going to flip your fingertips so that they're facing your shoulders and bring your hands just above the shoulders on the mat. Elbows are in the air. And then you're gonna stay here, take 1, let out and exhale. And then as you inhale, you're gonna press into your hands and your feet on your mat to find full wheel, looking at your fingertips. From here, can you lift your heels up high? Hold here for 1 more breath. And then as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Keep the arms and legs as they are. We're going to do one more round. Inhale, press it up. So pressing into all four corners of the feet, looking at your fingertips. Lift the heels up if you want. And then as we exhale, we lower all the way down to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. We're going to massage out our low back with Happy Baby by grabbing for the outside of the feet, bringing the knees to the outsides of the shoulders, and then just rock from side to side. Massaging that low back space, but also tapping and opening up the groin and hips. Slightly tuck your chin to your chest here to elongate your spine on your mat. And then inhale, hug the knees in. We're going to finish with a supine twist. Bring the right leg on top of your left. So finding like eagle legs here. And then as you exhale, drop the knees over to the left side of the room. You can walk the hips underneath you if you need to. And then extend the right arm towards the right side of the room. Right shoulder is glued to the mat and let your gaze follow. So just breathing here in your supine twist. Just allowing the weight of that top leg to pull you deeper naturally into this pose. Letting it be as it is. Close your eyes. Allow gravity and the weight of that top leg to do the work for you. And then let's unravel those legs. Hug the knees into the chest. Squeeze them to neutralize your spine. And do the other side by wrapping the left leg on top of the right. And then as you exhale, you're just going to gently drop your knees over to the right side. This time, left arm reaches, left shoulder is glued to the mat, and the gaze follows to complete the twist and include your cervical spine. So again, just breathing here, you can close your eyes with me. Feeling this nice back stretch. Always feels really good after a bunch of back bends. And then let's unravel, hug the knees into the chest. Give them one final squeeze. As always, yogis, if I missed any poses, feel free to take them. Otherwise, if you're with me, let's find Shavasana. So just extending the arms and the legs out on the mat. If you have any tenderness in your low back from all of those back bends, bend into your knees and just bring them together to touch and keep your bottoms of your feet on the mat. Otherwise, just extend all four limbs. Come back to your normal breathing. Chances are your heart rate is a little high right now. Back bends tend to accelerate the heart rate, and they also tend to bring up a lot of emotion in the body. So if you're experiencing any emotion right now, or anything's coming to the surface, just know that that's why, and allow it to be as it is. Try not to suppress it. Just move through it. Taking a few breaths here, allowing our body to digest the practice, digest the benefits of all those heart openers, opening up the upper body, feeling tension released from the shoulders, the neck space, feeling tension just released from our hearts. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need, yogis. If you're with me, begin to wiggle into the toes and the fingers, gently blink your eyes open. Reach the arms up over the head, find that full body stretch, bend into the knees, and then slowly press yourself onto your left side body, taking a moment in a fetal position here. And then gently just pull yourself, or press yourself rather, up to a comfortable cross-leg pose on your mat to close our practice together. As you inhale, bring the palms up over the head, palms touch. As you exhale, bring the hands through to the heart, slightly bow your head in prayer. And we'll take a moment of gratitude as we always do at the end of our practice. Thank yourself today, yogis, for showing up to your mat, for showing yourself that you have compassion and love for your body and your mind and who you are. And I send you gratitude always for allowing me to guide you. Take a moment and explore that emotion, if any, that is coming to the surface for you right now. Letting it be as it is, just letting it move through your body, experiencing it, releasing what you need to release. Those are all of the benefits of not only yoga, but heart openers especially. Let's bring our hands up to our third eye space. Namaste, yogis. Thank you, yogis. My name is Jess, and I hope you enjoyed this flow. Feel free to leave me comments, feedback, or subscribe to my channel for more. I hope to flow with you guys again soon.